Okay, let's talk about what we've done here. First of all, you guys, you did the front squat first, and then we went right into the clean. We made an adjustment so that we can get to this jerk stuff right away. I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing now. I do want to say that we're going to do the split jerk now rather than the power jerk. And we're going to work on it from the very beginning. And we're going to take you through it really quickly, and then we're going to come back and finish with cleans and split jerks. Let me say at the outset that high hang position that you're using for the clean is the same high hang position, except the bar is placed here, as it's going to be for the jerk. It's exactly the same position. What's going to be different is that your familiarity with a lunge is going to be critical here, because the lunge is how you're going to receive this weight. Now, it's not in a full lunge, but it's going to be in a quarter lunge. So whatever is your dominant leg, and I don't know what your dominant leg is, but without thinking a whole lot about it, let's move that PVC pipe out of the way here. I want everybody here right now to do a lunge. I don't care, just lunge right now. I don't care how you lunge. Okay, stop. So we have a right-legged lunge, right-legged lunge, left-legged lunge, left-legged lunge, right-legged lunge, right-legged lunge. Okay, pretty much, go ahead and stand, recover. Pretty much that is going to determine your dominant leg. That is the leg that you're going to be splitting with, okay? So let's take that PVC pipe, let's spread out just a little, and let's straddle the PVC pipe. Now, put your hands out in front of you, out here, and move your feet out into the receiving position of the front squat. Okay, now there's a reason I'm doing this, because we're going to pretend like we've just cleaned the weight. So you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to squat, and stay there. You've cleaned the weight. You're going to stand. Okay, arms are down, put them on your hips. You're going to move your feet in. Okay, now, depending on your leg that you move forward, if I'm a right-legged jerker, I'm going to take that back leg and step it back here towards 6:30 or 7 o'clock. And I'm going to take this front leg and I'm going to step to what? To 1 o'clock. And I'm going to bend that back leg just a tad, and I'm going to keep that torso straight up and down. You'll note that my knee is behind my toe, the back leg heel is off the deck, and my torso is perfectly straight. There's my position. That is a quarter lunge position, is all it is. That's all you need to be thinking about, is that position right there. And when I say recover to you, you're going to take the front leg, you're going to step back about 4, 5, 6 inches, and then you're going to take the back leg and you're going to step forward. If I am a left-legged jerker, then I'm going to have my hands on my hips. I'm going to take the right leg and move it back here towards 5 o'clock. Because the back leg moves first on the jerk. I don't want you thinking about that, but that's what happens. That's why I teach it this way. And then the front leg is going to drive towards what? 11 o'clock. The back leg is going to be slightly bent. The knees behind the toe. Torso straight up and down. The coaching point here is making sure that the back leg is slightly bent and the weight is on the ball of the foot and the heel is off the deck. I don't want that leg straight, and I don't want that foot on that heel on the deck at all. What that does is drive my hips in a tilt that puts a lot of pressure on my low back, especially when I go to try to get it back perpendicular. It tightens up that hip flexor, and I'm in a position here that when that weight's over my head, it's really going to put a lot of tension on the lower back. Okay? So again, put your hands on your hips. You're going to take your back leg and start moving it back about 6 inches. Take your front leg, move it forward, and bend that back leg a tad, and torso straight up and down. Okay, take that back leg. That looks good. Now, bend the back knee a little bit, and step out a little bit more right there, and there you go. That's a good position for you, David. Good position, good position. And when I say recover, you're going to step back about 6 inches with the front leg. Recover and bring the back leg forward. Now, coaching point here is that when I recover, I'm going to recover and I'm going to recover, keeping the torso straight. I don't want to recover and then tilt because the weight's still over my head, and what's going to happen is going to be moving out, okay? The other coaching point that I want to make here is those hands out in front of you. Go ahead and put your hands out in front. Move your feet to the front squat. As you are thinking about this, your width of the jerk with your feet split is going to be the same width that you're using now for that front squat. That's the way I teach it. I want that to be consistent. I want that receiving position here to be exactly the same as the width of my jerk. I don't want to be walking the tightrope at 12 and 6, okay? All right, go ahead and put your hands on your hips. Okay, and walk your bodies into that receiving position, back leg first, front leg, bend the back leg slightly. Now, bring that leg over just a little bit, torso, and that heel, there you go, Dave. That looks much better. Torso straight ahead, look straight ahead. Excellent. That's not bad. And stand. Nicely done. Recover. All right, now put your hands on your hips. Now we're going to jump our bodies to that position. We're going to jump your body straight to that position. Okay, here we go. Ready, and go. Stay. Adjust your feet. It's a tad too wide. Bring them in just a little. Okay, now I want you to take your body and come straight up. Stop. Perfect position. Good. Good. Recover. Good. Now watch the torso. You don't want it leaning forward at all. Okay, hands on hips. Take a deep breath. Bring your feet into the jumping position and go. And recover. Okay, hands out in front of you. Move your feet out into the landing position. Take a deep breath and squat and stand. Adjust. Hands on hips. Take a deep breath and go. Bend your back leg just a tad right there. That looks really good. Dave, you can be longer. Good. Recover. And last one. Nicely done. Again, hands out front, feet in the landing receiving position. Take a deep breath and squat. Stand. Adjust. And go. You guys are starting to fire my ass up. That looks really good. That looks really good. And stand. Recover. Excellent job. Take the PVC pipe.